Rampage, baby. This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage.
This is Rampage!
It's Friday. You know what that means? AEW Rampage is coming to you from Albany, New York, the MVP Arena. We are starting things off with a tag team eliminator battle royal. I'm Excalibur, joined by the legend Tony Schiavone. The team that wins this battle royal will earn a shot at either FTR or Adam Cole and MJF. It all depends on what happens tomorrow night at Collision.
Fans, you know the rules of a tag team battle royal. Both members of a team must be eliminated before the team is eliminated.
And you see the competitors starting this match, getting things underway as Big Bill identified as one of the threats in this match, getting swarmed. We've got Jay Lethal and Satnam Singh, the Butcher and the Blade, Christopher Daniels, Matt Sydal, Daddy Magic, Matt Menard, Cool Hand Angelo Parker, Luther Serpentico, Ethan Page, Brother Zay, and Matt and Jeff Hardy all competing to earn a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Look at the size of Satnam Singh to your left and Big Bill to your right. Actually, he's being hammered right now by Matt Hardy.
Jay Lethal teaming with Satnam Singh here tonight because Jeff Jarrett in the UK on a promotional tour for All In London coming up on August 27th at Wembley Stadium. So an opportunity for Satnam Singh to prove just how dangerous a big man can be in a battle royal situation.
Yeah, this is a very important match for him. You are right. Man, he packs a punch. He just hit Matt Sydal in the midsection, and he folded up, as the old cliche goes, like an accordion.
Fans, we've got a big night of action ahead on Rampage. Commander, the high-flying, tightrope walking luchador, goes one-on-one with Kip Sabian. The Kingdom, Mike Bennett, Matt Taven will be in tag team action. And our main event, two former AEW Women's World Champions, Nyla Rose, Hikaru Shida, one-on-one, all of that and so much more.
Can you believe Angelo Parker is worried about his hair in the midst of a battle royale?
Oh, he's having a hell of a hair day tonight.
Right.
Oh,
sure is.
About to eliminate Matt Sydal. As Luther, I mean, he's got Brian Cage pressed up against the ropes, but Cage just so powerful and hammering down on Luther.
Said it many times, but obviously the key is to stay away from the rope, try to stay in the center of the ring, and that's obviously easier said than done because a lot of times if you want to go for a fight, you got to go to the side.
Serpentico reversing the corner by Brother Zay. And Serpentico getting the boots up, everybody charging in. And a leap up into the chin and juice by Sydal and Brother Zay.
Great teamwork between two men who are not a team.
No. And as you mentioned, Tony, both members of a tag team must be thrown over the top with both feet touching the floor for that team to be out of the running. One man can win it for his entire team as Luther elevated over the top, and Brian Cage's partner, Big Bill, eliminates Luther for the first elimination of the match.
All right, so Serpentico is the only one representing his team right now, and he is fighting.
Oh, Serpentico hangs on to the top rope. Butcher throws a right hand, but the blade of Lariat and Serpentico eliminated. That means Chaos Project is out of the running. And Butcher and the Blade, historically, two of the most dangerous men in a battle royal situation in AEW, Tony.
The Butcher has won a battle royal in AEW, and he gave him a TNT title shot at one time, if you recall.
And he came very close 1 week ago, the Royal Rampage. Butcher eliminating Minoru Suzuki from that match. As now, Butcher and the Blade targeting their offense on the machine, Brian Cage.
Yeah, it's going to take 2 men to get Brian Cage out, I would think.
And Jay Lethal going after his old rival, Christopher Daniels. Two men shared the ring numerous times in their ROH days.
Fans here in Albany were chanting Big Bill's name, and he responded to it and paid for it. That clipped in the midsection.
You got Angelo Parker, Daddy Magic, Matt Menard going to work on Big Bill. Those two men, you know, they got to keep focused on the task at hand. We know there's a lot of turmoil within the Jericho Appreciation Society, Tony.
There really is, and it's mind-boggling, really, when you think about it. I mean, these guys have been basically disciples of Jericho. They've been his friends.
But right now, Matt Menard and the Butcher were a team in the Blind Eliminator tournament. They were trying to eliminate Big Bill, but Big Bill is powering his way out as Matt and Jeff Hardy looking to eliminate the Blade near left corner.
You know, Jeff Hardy mentioned just recently that he was as healthy as he's ever been.
Oh, Brother Zay! Very nearly eliminated, hanging on with one hand. Now the Hardys, they believe they've got another run as World Tag Team Champions. A victory here could put them in good standing for that.
Yeah, Brother Zay almost eliminated himself. Oh, brother. Oh.
Sutton Singh.
Sutton's got him.
Catches. Oh! Zay's leg got trapped on the rope, but it didn't matter. Brother Zay is eliminated. And the headbutt's All Ego Ethan Page, Zay's partner. And Tony, it's been very heartening to see the change that's come over All Ego Ethan Page lately. Really learning from Matt Hardy, learning from the mistakes of Ethan Page's past.
It's a good move by Ethan Page because we've all been very, very impressed with what he can do in the ring for many, many years. And now we think he's at his very best. And Matt Hardy has a lot to do with that. Look at Matt Sydal.
Sydal launching off the top rope, sending Menard into Parker. Parker over the top. Did you notice in the far right corner? Oh, Matt Sydal eliminated now. From the far right corner, Big Bill and Brian Cage just standing there by themselves, letting everybody else do the hard work.
Smart move. And buddy, Satnam Singh's doing a lot of hard work.
And fans, coming up this Wednesday night, the landmark 200th episode of AEW Dynamite from the Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida. You still have a chance to be part of history. AEWTIX.com as Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy team up to eliminate Cool Hand Ange.
So now, Matt Menard represents his team. The only man left is Christopher Daniels, the only man left for his team.
Likewise, All Ego Ethan Page,
right?
The lone survivor for his team. As Big Bill and Brian Cage, you're going to eliminate the Butcher.
And let's not forget that Collision is tomorrow night, right here on TNT Live from Hartford, Connecticut, the XL Center, and the winner of this
will be waiting in the wings for the winner of tomorrow night's AEW World Tag Team Championship title match. Adam Cole and our AEW World Champion MJF challenge FTR live tomorrow night at Collision.
Adam Cole is out of his mind if you trust that guy.
Also tomorrow night, we've got Buddy Matthews, Andrade El Idolo. The ladder match with Andrade's mask hanging above the ring. A very heated rivalry between those two men. Ethan Page with Jay Lethal up. No. Lethal takes Ethan Page over the top. And Page hangs onto the top rope. Shoulder the midsection on Lethal. The Page launches into the cutter.
Two men who've had a personal issue over the past couple of weeks here in AEW playing out right here in this Tag Team Eliminator Battle Royal. Oh, that works.
Oh, right hand for Sanjay. Take him. Oh, Satnam Singh eliminates Ethan Page.
So now Page and Brother Zay are gone.
Oh! The Hardys just ran Satnam into Jay Lethal. Now Satnam's fighting this one alone.
Doing quite well fighting alone as well as that. Oh, look!
Things are breaking down on the outside between Ethan Page and Jay Lethal. This is deeply personal. And our opening contest, the Tag Team Eliminator Battle Royal, continues for the next 90 seconds in picture-in-picture. While Ethan Page and Jay Lethal have been brawling up the ramp, the officials trying to get them to the back where I'm sure the battle will continue. The action continues inside the ring, Tony.
We have not seen Big Bill collide yet with Satnam Singh. It's something personally I would love to see.
Why is that, Tony?
Because of their size.
Oh!
There you go. Wasn't because of hairdos or anything like that. It's just their size.
Christopher Daniels just getting worked over by the Butcher and the Blade. As Daddy Magic, Matt Menard, Going after Big Bill.
It's going to be a pretty good match here, Excalibur. It's Menard. Even though he's at it alone, Angelo Parker worried too much about his hair to be able to be a part of this.
Now Matt Hardy over the top, hanging on to the rope. Rolls back in underneath the bottom and Satnam Singh. You can see a look of frustration on his face.
Little up kicks that time by Matt Hardy. And then some big time down kicks.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight, a lot of force coming crashing down on Matt Hardy. Satnam Singh with Matt Hardy in a dangerous position. Who will be the team that challenges either FTR or Adam Cole and MJF for the AEW World Tag Team Championship? We are about to find out. The Tag Team Eliminator Battle Royal continues on Rampage.
Oh, Christopher Daniels really in trouble here.
Matt and Jeff Hardy going after the legs of Satnam Singh, trying to chop him down as Brian Cage drive Matt Menard down, and Big Bill finishes him off.
Again, what a duo, Big Bill and Brian Cage.
Christopher Daniels, he's been getting swarmed by Butcher and the Blade, trying to fight his way out of the corner. Butcher has Daniels up. Gutbuster onto the waiting knee of the Blade. And now Christopher Daniels eliminated.
Butcher and the Blade showing how versatile they are in a battle royal.
Matt Hardy, different twist of fate on Satnam Singh. But you can't get him, the man's just too big. Oh, Matt Hardy eliminated.
Once you're in the grasp of that high, there's nothing you can do. Fans wanted Matt to stay in and get a little bruise here from the fans. How about Butcher and the Blade still in it? We've talked about their success.
But look at Jeff Hardy, he's not giving up. Satnam Singh is staggered. Hardy, different twist of fate, no, Satnam avoids it. Choke slam, no. Jeff Hardy.
Boy, Jeff is really fighting here. Oh my God, he got it.
Satnam Singh is rocked. Big Bill.
And Big Bill sees an opening, so does Brian Cage.
The Giants colliding. Jeff Hardy throwing his body at Satnam Singh. And there goes Satnam Singh! Wow! Brian Cage and Big Bill, a force to be reckoned with.
Now Jeff Hardy is in trouble. Butcher and the Blade double teaming him. And there goes
Jeff Hardy goes out. And now we know it'll either be Butcher and the Blade or Big Bill and Brian Cage that will challenge the winner of tomorrow night's AEW World Tag Team Championship title match on Collision.
Very physical match up until here. Fans are chanting Big Bill's name again.
Big Bill, the New York native. And now Butcher and the Blade, Brian Cage, Big Bill, all colliding center of the ring. They are throwing some soup bones, Tony.
Yeah, obviously they want to wear each other down to where it makes it easy to dump a man over the top rope. Let's see if they can. Well, look at Brian Cage, just incredible strength.
But the Blade, no slouch in that department either. Cage planted high on the back of his neck. And Blade, out of the corner of his eye, he saw Butcher was in trouble.
Sandy's ground, though, Blade is. A cautious eye staring up at Big Bill. We're going for the choke slam here.
Yeah, the grip on the throat, but Blade, the stunner, the Butcher with the lariat. Big Bill goes down. This could be the opening they needed.
Yep, they think so too, Excalibur. They're going to dump him if they can. Brian Cage to the rescue.
Swing and a miss by the Blade. Brian Cage ripcords Blade out, the elbow strike. Brian Cage drops the Blade, but Butcher there hammering down on the spine. Cage ducks underneath. Flatliner.
Brian Cage has so many moves for a man that size. He is incredible.
And the Butcher hanging onto that top rope for dear life, Tony. Blade, once again, identifying the danger, helping his partner. And discus lariat, but a right hand across the jaw. Nothing fancy about it. Oh, Manhattan drop. And Butcher just comes flying in, takes Cage off his feet.
And look at Big Bill just trying to pull himself up in the corner. Wow, he's staggering to get to his feet. But he's there!
Bill taking down Butcher and Blade.
I think Bill's drawing off of the fans here and their chants. They want him to win it. He and Cage.
High boot from Big Bill. He is feeling it here tonight.
I say it many times. Every time I think of Salvador, I can't get over the physique of someone that tall.
Brian Cage with Blade up at Big Bill. The combination attack.
Yeah, Blade hit very hard on that mat, and there he goes. He's out.
Blade eliminated the Butcher now with a 2-on-1 disadvantage. Can he survive? Historically, he's been such a dangerous competitor in the Battle Royal situation.
I was going to say, how many times have we seen this? One of the last men remaining is the Butcher. And he's fighting for all he's worth here, man.
He's got Cage battered in the corner. Big Bill comes flying in. A little friendly fire there for Big Bill and Brian Cage. Butcher, those shots tenderizing the chest of Big Bill. Oh, friendly fire again.
Yeah, he's using his quickness as the Butcher.
What's out, Cage?
And drop step by
How about
Butcher.
this?
Oh, back breaker on Brian Cage. Tremendous strength by the Butcher.
Butcher showing us something here, man. Like we've seen many, many times here in these matches, in these battle royals.
Butcher hammering Big Bill. Remember, the winner of this match will face the winner of tomorrow's Collision AEW World Tag Team Championship title match. Either FTR or Adam Cole and MJF. The assisted chokeslam. Could this be the end of the night for the Butcher?
Well, that's what Brian Cage is saying. Get him out. Here we go.
Lariat and now the elimination. Big Bill and Brian Cage have done it.
Here are your winners, The Machine, Brian Cage, and Big Bill.
Well, look who's waiting in the wings for either FTR or MJF and Adam Cole.
Yeah, Tony, a dominant performance tonight by Brian Cage and Big Bill in the Tag Team Eliminator Battle Royal. We want to talk about tag teams. Mike Bennett and Matt Taven, the Kingdom, helped define tag team wrestling in Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor was always home, because Ring of Honor gave us our first opportunity.
What the hell is that?
That's Matt Taven.
I feel in my soul that we did right by Ring of Honor, that we did right by every single tag team that ever stepped foot in a Ring of Honor ring.
This is the beginning of the end, Riccaboni!
I think you learn a lot about yourself when you're put in moments that you're not prepared for, when you face adversity.
The things that we had built for over a decade at Ring of Honor was all coming to an end. It felt apropos that there was only one team on earth I'd rather be in the ring with.
This is for the heart and soul of Ring of Honor's tag team division.
That night is the proudest moment of my career.
Tony Khan came along and he purchased Ring of Honor, and within that moment, when I heard him speak about what Ring of Honor meant to him as a fan and as a businessman, I knew it was in good hands. And then we got the call. We got the call to come back. We had a second chance to show everyone what Ring of Honor meant, what Ring of Honor tag team wrestling meant.
We are the OGK, and you will call us the Kingdom.
Their track record of excellence, the Kingdom pose a threat to any tag team here in AEW. But still to come tonight on Rampage, our main event, the battle of two former AEW Women's World Champions, Hikaru Shida and Nyla Rose. But coming up next, high-flying luchador Commander goes one-on-one with Kip Sabian.
This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is Rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with a vengeance, then finish you, make you vanish. Hit you boom, 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 boom. Send it back to the amateurs, bring him back for a smack, and it's a takedown. Takedown, yeah. Ready for Rampage, yeah, yeah. chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with advantage, then finish you, make you vanish. Hit you boom, 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 boom. Send it back to the amateurs, bring him back for a smack. And it's a takedown, takedown. Yeah, ready for rampage. Yeah, ready for rampage. Let's go. This is rampage. Yeah, this is rampage. Yeah, this is rampage. Let's go. This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with advantage, then finish you, make you vanish. Hit you boom, 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 boom. Send him back to the amateurs, bring him back for a smack. And it's a takedown, takedown. Yeah, ready for rampage. Yeah, ready for rampage. Let's go. This is rampage. Yeah, this is rampage. Yeah, this is rampage. Let's go. This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with advantage, then finish you, make you vanish. Hit you boom, 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 boom. Send him back to the amateurs, bring him back for a smack. And it's a takedown, takedown. Yeah, ready for rampage. Yeah, ready for rampage. Let's go. This is rampage. Yeah, this is rampage. Yeah, this is rampage. Let's go. This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with advantage, then finish you, make you vanish. Hit you boom, 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 boom. Send him back to the amateurs, bring him back for a smack. And it's a takedown, takedown. Yeah, ready for rampage. Yeah, ready for rampage. Let's go. This is rampage. Yeah, this is rampage. Yeah, this is rampage. Let's go. This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with a
On Wednesday, August 2nd,
The landmark 200th edition of AEW Dynamite.
come and celebrate the moments and memories
My goosebumps won't go down.
as AEW presents Dynamite, episode 200 live from the Yingling Center in Tampa.
What a night for AEW.
Chris Jericho is coming home and he's at the crossroads.
Come on, guys. You think this is easy for me?
What will happen when he teams with Takeshita to take on Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara? Jerry Lynn is sick of the disrespect as he comes face to face with Jack Perry.
How about you come out here into my ring and we'll see who gets their ass kicked.
And anything goes when Jon Moxley, Trent Beretta, and Penta El Zero Miedo collide.
Great AEW original.
Don't miss AEW Dynamite 200 and Rampage for the first time ever at Yingling Center. Tickets are on sale now.
All Elite Wrestling Dynamite is on the air live.
Jim, it's a revolution of pro wrestling. What a great time to be a fan.
So many great Dynamite moments over the past 199 episodes. Can't imagine what's going to happen at Dynamite 200 this Wednesday in Tampa.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, being accompanied by Alex Abrahantes, Triple A San Diego, weighing 76 kilos, Commander!
The sure-footed, high-flying Commander. A risk-taker inside the ring, but a risk-taker, especially on the top rope, Tony Schiavone.
Incredible balance, Excalibur for Commander, and here he's out here with Alex Abrahantes. Boy, Alex loves to get pumped up, doesn't he?
He's a hype man, man.
He's the hype man. You have to get excited, man, when Alex comes out. But yeah, Commander is quite the athlete, and I really think there are big things for him here in AEW as well as in Ring of Honor.
And his opponent being accompanied by Penelope Ford from Golston, England, Kid Sabian.
Yeah, Tony, this match, a big opportunity for Commander. not only showcase his skills, but put himself on the map here in AEW, but he's gonna have to do so against an AEW original, Kip Sabian, a man who made his debut all the way back to the original Double or Nothing 2019, competing tonight on Rampage. You saw on the bottom of your screen, Kip has built up quite a bit of momentum as of late, and you see Penelope Ford, his wife, by his side. Should be an excellent one-on-one match.
I really love what Kip brings to the ring. I think he is, I hate to use the word underrated, but I think a lot of times we overlook what he can do.
Referee Brandon Martinez calls for the bell. Kip Sabian, Commander, one-on-one tonight on Rampage.
And whatever Kip does, whatever he brings to the ring tonight, he's got to be really, really very, very careful with Commander.
Fans, earlier today, tickets became available for AEW's Dynamite Grand Slam, the third consecutive year we return to Arthur Ashe Stadium in Queens. Visit AEWTIX.com for your chance to join us on Wednesday, September 20th. As Commander rolls through, flips through, bridging Kip back, or wrenching his arm back, and now Commander with the arm of Kip Sabian pinned. Kip breaks free. Yeah. Frustration by Kip as he snatches the side headlock.
I think Kip is very, very fortunate Commander didn't stomp on that arm.
Commander, very fair-minded competitor, not looking to break the rules. Professional wrestling, either the spoken or unspoken rules, as Kip sends Commander to the outside, but Commander landing on his feet.
I like that term, fair-minded competitor. Not many of those. You know, I mean, really, you think about it. But yeah, Commander does try to play by the rules.
A roundhouse kick, catching Kip Sabian, staggering him back towards center.
Here we go.
Commander up to the top, rolls through. Kip follows him in. Commander bounces back, goes over the back of Kip Sabian, scores with the drop kick. Now Kip Sabian retreating to the outside. He's going to find very little relief out there. Commander can fly with the best of them.
All right, Kip's going to go now to where Commander can fly.
Over the top, top Mike on Hero. Commander crashing down on Kip Sabian. Gaining the advantage in this match continues in picture-in-picture. The high-flying Commander versus Kip Sabian.
You know, that time Kip kind of just walked halfway around the ring, Excalibur. I thought he would stay near the corners.
Now the cover here, but yeah, Kip could not, he still couldn't escape Commander. That's the danger that this man possesses, or presents.
You can see the way that Commander's breathing, the pace of this match so far.
Oh, but Kip sweeps out the leg, drags Commander to the outside. Oh, right hand to the jaw. And go Commander!
Oh, wow.
He was stumbling towards those barricades. Kip really heaved him into there.
Yeah, we talked about his balance. He lost his balance that time, and
I think he was trying to step over the bottom step.
Yeah.
And that disrupted him as you see Commander clutching that right shoulder very, very hard.
He could have a dislocation.
Commander in serious trouble. Kip Sabian, very crafty competitor. He will, once he senses an opening, he will look to exploit it. Kip Sabian, the spring board, the drop kick. Commander turned inside out. The cover, 2 and Commander kicks out.
Yeah, Kip Sabian used a little bit of the ropes his own way that time with some balance. Nicely done, Kip Sabian.
Kip Sabian changing the pace of this match, slowing it down, and he has been dominant ever since.
Match number 66 in AEW for Kip Sabian. And let's also not forget that Kip was out for quite a while. Major shoulder injury last September cost him 17 months of competition here in AEW.
Now could be Commander with a shoulder injury. Oh, Commander trying to fire up, trying to fight through the pain, but Kip Sabian dropping him with that chop.
Oh boy, he got everything into that.
agony. The screams as Kip just utter disdain, utter disrespect for his opponent. Kip Sabian, fisherman suplex. 1, 2, and Commander kicks out.
This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is Rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with a vengeance, then finish you, make you vanish. Hit you boom, 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 boom. Sending back to the amateurs, bring him back for a smack, and it's a takedown. Takedown, yeah. Ready for Rampage, yeah. Ready for Rampage, let's go. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, let's go. This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is Rampage, screaming cause damage.
The action continues. Commander Kip Sabian one-on-one. Right before we went into picture-in-picture, Commander was thrown hard into the ringside barricade, potentially injuring his right shoulder. Kip Sabian has been looking to exploit it all for the last few minutes, Tony.
But there's a lot of fight in Commander, and he's going toe-to-toe with Kip Sabian right now.
Oh, big right elbow strikes with Kip with the power advantage. Wearing down Commander, the uppercut connects.
Yeah, Kip has wrestled a very, very solid match here.
Commander sent in, but the Tijeras, and Commander takes down Kip. Commander the roundhouse kick, missed, but the back heel kick connected. The cover, no!
How about that? Ducked the first, the second one caught him flush.
Great offensive combination by Commander Kip Sabian. You can tell by his body language, Tony, he's a bit rocked.
Yeah, he's just up to one knee here.
Commander coming, oh, Kip heard the footsteps. Oh, Commander vaults in. He captured the leg, rolls through, looking for a pinning predicament, perhaps. As Kip trying to, no, not a pinning predicament, a submission instead. You mentioned that Kip Sabian was out of action for pinning predicament, out of action for a number of months due to a shoulder injury. That fact perhaps not lost on Commander.
Tried to use it that time, but right now Kip's coming up, favoring his lower back here.
Oh, Commander, the kick was caught, intercepted by Kip Sabian. The knee strike scores. Commander, the big elbow strike.
Yeah, he took flight with that one, got off the mat, both feet off the mat, and landed it in.
And oh, what a shot, a right-hand shot. Commander coming over.
The Commander can do some amazing things, and now I think the fans wanting to walk the ropes here.
If you've never seen Commander compete before in AEW, here's your chance. The shooting star press after the rope walk. Kip Sabian rolled in, caught him flush with the pump kick. And now the kick, and that was on that right shoulder of Commander. Kip Sabian, the Arabian press, again targeting the right shoulder of Commander. As Kip Sabian stringing together a very impressive offensive combination.
Yeah, Commander's trying to roll all the way here. He's hurting.
But Kip Sabian with the cannonball in the corner. Immediately bringing Commander out. Sabian running shooting star press.
He's gonna win it.
2, no! Commander, the last possible moment able to kick out.
Man, that had a lot of fans on their feet that time. I thought he'd won it.
Commander struggling to get upright, but Kip Sabian with the advantage. Fans here in Albany trying to encourage Commander on. But Kip Sabian, no, Commander lands on his feet. Nice duck underneath the lariat. Commander looking to escape, but Kip redirects him to the ropes. Back elbow. And, oh wait, oh look at Penelope Ford!
She gouges gouging the eyes or tearing at the mask.
And Kip Sabian, he had the attention. Referee Brandon Martinez diverted it. Kip Sabian.
A slingshot.
He's going to steal it. 2. No! Commander kicks out.
Penelope thought for sure that was the deciding blow that time.
Great perseverance by Commander. Penelope very upset. The hype man, Alex Abrahantes, firing up this crowd here in Albany.
Yeah, Kip needs to be very, very careful right now. Got a fire that's burning in his gut, but he needs to get... There you go.
Commander. Oh! Connected with the right hand, kicks out the leg. Sabian, his face hit the top turnbuckle pad on the way down. And Commander...
Lord have mercy.
Ring board destroyer by Commander, and he's not done yet. Commander, shooting star press. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Commander.
Holy smokes, what did we just see?
We just saw an important first step, an important first AEW victory for this young Lucha Libre standout Commander. This past Wednesday night at Dynamite, the new FTW champion Jack Perry was denigrating the Trailblazers that came before him. But the highly respected Jerry Lynn had heard enough.
When I said that I was gonna win myself a championship, I sure as hell wasn't talking about this one. You know what? This championship was created in a second-class company full of scumbags like all of you.
Hold up, hold up. In ECW, we paved the way for this younger generation. So go ahead, keep running that mouth. You will get your ass kicked.
I'd like to see who's gonna kick my ass. How about next week, you come out here into my ring, and we'll see who gets their ass kicked.
FTW champion Jack Perry, Jerry Lynn, face-to-face this coming Wednesday at Dynamite 200.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring at a combined weight of 427 pounds, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, the Kingdom.
Tony Schiavone, the tag team division here in AEW, just so deep. The Kingdom, multi-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. Matt Taven, former Ring of Honor World Champion himself. I mean, these are two highly skilled competitors, a threat to any team in AEW.
I love exactly what they bring into the ring, Excalibur, and you're right about Matt Taven. Matt Taven is a much decorated champion in Ring of Honor. Here they are wrestling an AEW Rampage. I really think that you need to watch out for these guys over the next year, because I think they're just getting better and better as the competition gets better against them.
And their opponents, the team of Hayden Backlund and the young Jay Lee.
Backlund and Lee making their tag team debut here tonight on Rampage to face the Kingdom. Tony, we are just a few weeks away from August 27th when AEW will make our debut in London, England. Wembley Stadium for AEW's All In London. Fans from around the world will be headed to London to join us. You still have a chance. Ticketmaster.co.uk, liveNation.co.uk. Matt Taven smoke back with that kick, tags in the veteran Mike Bennett.
Yeah, Mike Bennett blows a kiss. You're right, 21-year veteran. Made his Ring of Honor debut in 08, and man, he can pack a punch. And look at this great teamwork, Excalibur. You know what? That's what it really gets right down to, is teamwork.
And Death Valley driver from Bennett, running shot from Taven. And Taven takes Lee off the apron. Now Mike Bennett with Hayden Backlund all tied up. The proton pack from the Kingdom. That has got to be it. And it is.
Here are your winners, the Kingdom.
World, pay attention. The Kingdom is here, baby.
Yeah, we're paying attention all right there, Mike Bennett, I can tell you.
That's Tony, the Kingdom looking sharp in their victory tonight on Rampage. Tag teams here in AEW better be watching their back. 1 week ago at Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor, Dark Order found themselves in a fight without honor, and they survived, and now the group finds themselves at a turning point.
A fight without honor. We were not afraid to bleed together. We had to get dirty. We had to get violent. And most importantly, we had to get dark.
We brought out a side of the Dark Order that's been buried for years. We were merciless. We were remorseless.
Foe, friend, family. No matter who stands in front of us, we will not falter. We will not be disrespected. It's time for Dark Order to rebuild. So, tell me, are you Dark Order, or are you not?
It'll be very interesting to see what's next for Dark Order and AEW, but what's next for us on Rampage is our main event. Nyla Rose and Hikaru Shida, former AEW Women's World Champions, battling out one-on-one.
This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is Rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with a vengeance, then finish you, make you vanish. Hit you boom, 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 boom. Send it back to the amateurs, bring him back for a smack, and it's a takedown. Takedown, yeah. Ready for Rampage, yeah. Ready for Rampage, let's go. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, let's go. This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is Rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with a vengeance, then finish you, make you vanish. Hit you boom, 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 boom. Send him back to the amateurs, bring him back for a smack, and it's a takedown. Takedown, yeah. Ready for Rampage, yeah. Ready for Rampage, let's go. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, let's go. This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is Rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with a vengeance, then finish you, make you vanish. Hit you boom, 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 boom. Send him back to the amateurs, bring him back for a smack, and it's a takedown. Takedown, yeah. Ready for Rampage, yeah. Ready for Rampage, let's go. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, let's go. This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is Rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with a vengeance, then finish you, make you vanish. Hit you boom, 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 boom. Send him back to the amateurs, bring him back for a smack, and it's a takedown. Takedown, yeah. Ready for Rampage, yeah. Ready for Rampage, let's go. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, let's go. This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. So step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is Rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with a vengeance, then finish you, make you vanish. Hit you boom, 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 boom. Send him back to the amateurs, bring him back for a smack, and it's a takedown. Takedown, yeah. Ready for Rampage, yeah. Ready for Rampage, let's go. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, let's go.
When this tournament started, it was all about winning gold. But if I'm going to be completely honest, it's become about friendship.
The winners of the Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament.
FTR will defend the World Tag Team Championship against Adam Cole and MJF.
This is real life to me. You're making a mockery out of the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Saturday night. It ain't gonna be no dance routine. It ain't gonna be no fun and games. This is for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, and we're gonna have a fight.
MJF and Adam Cole, you are not gonna beat FTR, baby.
We are winning those AEW World Tag Team Championships because there's only 3 initials in this sport that matter. It ain't FTR, it's MJF because we're better than you.
I'm Coming up live tomorrow night at 8/7 Central right here on TNT, it's AEW Collision. The AEW World Tag Team Championship will be on the line when FTR look to defend against the winners of the Blind Eliminator Tournament, AEW World Champion MJF and Adam Cole. A huge trios match goes down in Hartford when Bullet Club Gold's Austin and Colton Gunn and Juice Robinson take on Action Andretti, Darius Martin, and El Hijo del Vikingo. Kira Hogan goes one-on-one with their hard-hitting Mercedes Martinez. We will hear from CM Punk live tomorrow night on Collision, and the self-proclaimed king of television, Samoa Joe, takes on the high-flying luchador Gravity. And with Malachi Black and Brody King banned from the arena, Andrade El Idolo and Buddy Matthews meet in a ladder match with Andrade's mask hanging in the balance. Then next Wednesday night at 8/7 Central on TBS, it's the 200th episode of AEW Dynamite, live from the Yuengling Arena in Tampa, Florida. Has the Jericho Appreciation Society completely imploded? We will find out when Chris Jericho teams with Konosuke Takeshita to take on Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara. And coming off Commander's great win earlier tonight, he will team with El Hijo del Vikingo to take on the newly crowned Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher, Aussie Open. FCW Champion Jack Perry and Jerry Lynn will meet face-to-face live at Dynamite 200. And it's anything goes. 3 AEW originals battle it out. John Moxley, Trent Beretta, and Penta El Cero Miedo. But coming up next, it's our Rampage main event, Hikaru Shida versus Nyla Rose. So let's go back to the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Shoto Mate, Shida, or hang on a tick. Get it? Because we're going to Wembley? Listen, I don't know why you think you get a shot at Tony Storm, but if you want it, you gotta go through me. I guess you could say we're destined to fight forever.
This is my time. I'm gonna beat up Tony Storm with my kendo stick, and I rip AEW Women's title off from her. Get out of the way, Nyla Rose. Our history is too long now, and time to finish it.
Well, look like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event.
Your Rampage main event is set for one fall or teeny time remaining. Being accompanied by Marina Shafir from Washington, D.C. The native beast, Nyla Rose!
Tony Schiavone, a high-stakes matchup tonight in our main event. Two former AEW Women's World Champions going at it one-on-one. And any time you are able to defeat a former champion, not just in AEW, anywhere, in any sport, that automatically ups your stock. It could catapult you right back into title contention.
Yeah, it shows you how important this match is. Two ladies who know each other quite well, and two ladies who have a great win-loss record here in AEW.
And her opponent from Kanagawa, Japan, Shida!
The Shining Samurai, Hikaru Shida, former AEW Women's World Champion. She earned her title at Double or Nothing 2020 when she defeated Nyla Rose, and it kicked off her historic title reign that lasted for 372 days, 8 defenses of the AEW Women's World Championship, more than any other champion in AEW history. And Nyla Rose not waiting a moment, not giving her opponent any time to get set.
As we approach our 200th edition of Dynamite coming up this Wednesday live from Tampa on TBS.
Oh, wait, Nyla, with the kendo stick, she could be risking disqualification. I think she realized that.
I think she was going to hit her. I think you're right. But you got Nyla Rose with 94 wins overall. You got 80 wins for Hikaru Shida, the top 2 winners in AEW, the women's division. And we're talking not only singles, but obviously in tag team or trios matches as well.
Right now, Nyla Rose, the second ever AEW Women's World Champion, dominating the third ever World Champion. Hikaru Shida sent across, big boot to the jaw. Nyla Rose back towards center. Shida connects with the drop kick.
One thing you can say about Nyla Rose, she knows how to use her power to her advantage.
And Hikaru Shida, incredibly intelligent competitor, knows how to counter that power advantage. As Shida ducks the lariat attempt, comes around with that T. Harris. Nyla stumbling towards the corner. And Hikaru Shida building up momentum in this match, building up momentum in her career. a win a few weeks back against Taya Valkyrie, defeating Marina Shafir at Rampage 100. Last week, Hikaru Shida in Japan, competing for the Wave promotion, picking up a victory there, looking to keep it going tonight against Nyla.
So many things Shida can do offensively.
Shida pushes Nyla back out towards center. Nyla very unsteady on her feet. The missile drop kick. Nyla avoids.
Yeah, telegraphed it. Nyla knew what was coming.
You see the problem. Marina Shafir in the corner of Nyla Rose.
What a great combination those two make.
Yeah, very potent tag team duo. Very complementary styles as Hikaru Shida dumped to the outside.
You see, Nyla knows, right? She's not going to fly through the ring or try to tope. She's going to go right out and just try to use what she's got on the outside, use her power like that.
The brakes were put on by Nyla Rose. And Shida swung into the barricade. And our Rampage main event continues in picture-in-picture. Nyla Rose, Hikaru Shida, one-on-one.
Excalibur at that time, as you see Marina Shafir. Shida was thrown into the corner of that barricade where it jets out.
And Rick Knox, his back was turned as Marina Shafir hit that judo throw on the floor. As now Nyla Rose with the lateral press, the cover, and Shida kicking out.
And of course, Marina walking around with that kendo stick that Shida brought to the ring.
Nyla Rose going for pinfall attempts in quick succession, forcing Hikaru Shida to expend energy to kick out.
One thing we've noticed about Nyla through the years here in AEW, she's very, very emotional, which means you can...
Is this your samurai?
Nyla just digging those fingers into the nose, the mouth of Hikaru Shida.
What I was going to say is that you can really get under her skin, so to speak, play mind games with her. She gets very emotional.
And Nyla, big leg drop. Yeah, sometimes Nyla's temper can get the better of her.
No question.
The big leg drop. And we're seeing this battle between the second and third AEW Women's World Champions. The fourth AEW Women's World Champion, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, picked up an impressive victory over Taya Valkyrie this past Wednesday night at Dynamite, Tony.
That was a great win for the Doc, I can tell you. And she had to work through a very, very strong... Look at this!
Inside cradle by Hikaru Shida. Very nearly coming away with a victory there.
A very strong and powerful Taya Valkyrie in that win for the Doc.
Jawbreaker.
Nyla knows what she can do and what she can't do. And that was a very simple jawbreaker. It worked.
And now wrenching on the ankle, trying to wishbone the legs of Hikaru Shida. Shida trying to hammer at the knee, but Nyla, her power, just almost overwhelming Hikaru Shida. Rick Knox in great position. Eye not only on Hikaru Shida, looking perhaps for the tap, the vertical submission, but also on the chance that Hikaru Shida could get it over to the bottom rope to force the break. Now single leg crab. Nyla sitting back, wrenching on that left knee of Hikaru Shida.
All that power wrenching back like that.
And Shida inches away from getting the bottom rope to force the break, but not quite there.
I'm surprised Nyla's not walking it back to the center. Well, there she goes.
Just as you said it, Nyla Rose, great ring awareness, repositions herself, center of the ring, and now the Boston Crab. Fans booing because we're in Albany. Boston Crab, get it?
Now I do, right. I thought they were just booing Nyla for general purposes.
The battle between two former AEW Women's World Champions, Hikaru Shida and Nyla Rose, continues in our Rampage main event.
A lot of fire left in Hikaru Shida.
Nyla blocked the elbow strike, but Shida went to the body. Now looking for a suplex, but Nyla went to throw the lariat. Shida block it, question mark kick, and the axe kick. Hikaru Shida uncorks the elbow.
That flattened Nyla Rose.
And now Hikaru Shida with Nyla. Can she get her up?
Oh my God, she did!
There it is, the suplex.
Oh, how about that?
Hikaru Shida, the lateral press, 2, and no, Nyla able to kick out.
It was a hell of a move, but it'll take more than that. Oh, take a look at the Outcast watching.
Ruby Soho, Saraya, and our AEW Women's World Champion, Toni Storm, looking on with some great interest. Winner of this match could potentially be Toni Storm's next challenger.
And that's exactly why they're watching, I bet.
It'll be very interesting to see who is the AEW Women's World Champion on August 27th when AEW debuts in London, England at Wembley Stadium as Nyla with Hikaru Shida, very precarious situation. The end of Gary lands. And you still have a chance to join us for our debut in Wembley. LiveNation.co.uk, Ticketmaster.co.uk. Shida, the running missile drop kick off the apron.
Shida's trying to get her back in the ring, but Shida's hurting as well here. See this? Clutching her midsection.
Yeah, Hikaru Shida slow to capitalize, and Nyla used every bit of that time to pull together her wherewithal to kick out of that pitting predicament by Hikaru Shida.
Yeah, she's trying to climb the ropes here, but getting up awfully slowly.
Nyla Rose, the choke slam off the ropes. Nyla immediately to a cover, near leg hooked, and Shida kicks out.
Right now, Shida's got to fight from underneath, maybe the remainder of the match. But she's hurting, man. Look at this. She cannot even get up on her own feet.
Nyla Rose thinking beast bomb, perhaps. Hikaru Shida reverses the Hurricane Rana. Rolls Nyla through. Nyla telegraphed the lariat, but Shida connects the elbow strike.
Try it again.
Hikaru Shida done the deal. The Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, no.
I think she did a little bit too much celebrating that time.
Hikaru Shida could be thinking the katana. Can the Shining Samurai connect? No! Just a desperation lariat decking Hikaru Shida.
Wow, what a comeback here for Nyla Rose.
But you can see the labored movements of Nyla Rose. She's feeling the effects of all that sustained offense by Hikaru Shida.
She survived the Falcon Arrow. She survived the katana.
Oh! Well, Nyla, I mean, she countered the katana with that big lariat and then followed up with that senton, driving all the oxygen out of the lungs of Hikaru Shida.
What do you think I'm doing?
This may be a mistake.
Nyla, she likes to use that senton off the top, Tony.
If she connects. Oh, boy. Shida's up.
Hikaru Shida disrupting the balance of Nyla Rose. And now can Hikaru Shida capitalize? Ooh, headbutt. A second one.
Wow. Pulling a headbutt out of her arsenal here.
Hikaru Shida, 3 consecutive headbutts.
You know, that's got to hurt both competitors, Excalibur. It has to.
It certainly does, but... Oh, avalanche Falcon Arrow!
Oh, my God.
Hikaru Shida looking for the cover. 1, 2, and look at the... Marina Shafir, she put the boot. At the last possible moment, she put the boot of Nyla Rose on the bottom rope. Marina Shafir. That, I think, was the only thing that was going to keep Nyla Rose in this match, Tony.
Yeah, that saved her. There is no question because she had taken the arm and put it underneath.
Hikaru Shida grabs the kendo stick and... Oh! Woo! Just cracked Marina Shafir with the kendo stick, but Nyla, the roll-up. Shida fighting to roll those shoulders up off the mat, but Nyla hoists her up, looking for the base. Bomb, the katana connects. 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match, Hikaru Shida.
Wow, I'm telling you, she earned that one. That was a heck of a fight. And a big win for Hikaru Shida.
Hikaru Shida coming from behind, scoring the win. She was the third ever AEW Women's World Champion. Could she be the next AEW Women's World Champion? Oh, wait, look at this, Tony.
Brother, you called for the champion in a way, and the champion responds. This surprises no one.
Toni Storm, the AEW Women's World Champion, flanked by Ruby Soho and Saraya. And fans, we're not going to have to wait long to see Toni Storm and Hikaru Shida meet for the AEW Women's World Championship. Tony Khan has just made it official. Dynamite 200 this coming Wednesday. The AEW Women's World Championship will be on the line. Plus, Jon Moxley, Penta El Zero Miedo, Trent Beretta, anything goes from the Yingling Center in Tampa.